Hey friends, welcome back to Mom Likely. Thanks for joining me for another video. Well, it's been a few weeks since I've been on this side of the mic because we've been doing lives. I know a lot of people haven't been tuning into the lives, but for so many of you that have, thank you so much for hanging out and getting to know me better and having some real and raw fun. But a few of you have been asking, where's the videos? Are you ever going to do edited videos again? And I am. I just haven't been able to have the editing time that I need to power Mom Likely, so I've been going live on Sundays. Today I'm a little bit busy doing something else, so I just wanted to put this video together. This was footage of the family room when we redid the floor, and I never got around to showing like what exactly we did down here. Now, as this video goes on, you're gonna see why I didn't even really want to upload this video, because it really wasn't a tutorial. It was really like a fail, but it was my real life, so I kept it, and it still looks like this to this day. So I hope you like coming along for this quick video. Now on Sundays, I've been going live for, my plan is for an hour at a time, and we clean like one room, and we've been doing all kind of jazz. So if you want to check out that playlist, I'll have it listed down below. It's Cleaning Lives with Mom Likely. And then if you have suggestions, like, do you have, I know there's a preference because we all love our long cleaning videos, but it has been suggested that I do some shorter videos and just kind of do less, so that way I could film and edit kind of when I have time, and not have such a, you know, like a time crunch on videos. That way I could still give some edited format and then still do some lives too. So let me know what your feedback is, because I know that the avid watchers are actually tuning in for the lives and or watching the playback. So I know I can't please everybody, but I do miss doing this. I had so much fun just getting on my computer and editing, which was great. And of course, this got a little funny for me, so I was literally laughing at myself the whole time I was doing this. And I talked to James at one point, and he's like, see, he's like, you should just be a comedian. You can be a comedian of yourself. And I said, well, they say you're supposed to laugh at yourself. And he's like, yeah, I don't think that's what it means. You'll see. Let's be real. Sometimes all these Pinterest things just don't come to life the way you think they are. And I'm a Pinterest girl, so at least every other night, if not daily, sometimes I'm on Pinterest just looking at things, scouting out ideas. And I'm really good at being an idea machine. I got the vision and all that. But when it comes to putting it together, look at this. I'm just dancing. Where's the tape measure? I just started sticking tape places. I'm using my limbs to measure. It wasn't working out. This is what I was using though. I was just cracking myself up the whole time. Like, where were you getting this logic? I thrifted a bunch of these frames. So I went to like 4 different thrift stores and got all different sizes and like one random thing from Walmart. And I got these monkey hooks to put stuff in. And I'm like, you don't have to do all that jazz. Like, you hang pictures all the time without using like the paper cutouts and like the tutorial on how to make a gallery wall. Well, guess what? This is your sign. This is your advice. If you plan on doing this, hopefully you have a better eye than I, but also if you don't, if you just do the paper cutout method and take your time to cut around your frames and tape them up there and get everything all aligned and stuff, it's going to look so good. But this did not. And I didn't love it when I was looking at it and the playback, like, oh goodness, it's messed up. And then we recently had a party and somebody asked James, like, why are all the pictures crooked? Well, because I hung them. And I'm just not good at hanging pictures. Like, it looks pretty good if there's usually just like 1 or 2, but like there was a lot going on here. I tried to center these little sconces together, and I just went with well, let's make them off-centered so that way it doesn't look as bad. So like that's how that happened. And no matter which way I turned, this situation just wasn't working out for me. But I'm really glad that I rescued all these frames. I really love the one about the children. That's like an old school one. I wish I could find some little shelves that have the hearts on them. My heart's on that, but they're always so expensive when people sell them on like Facebook Marketplace. But I don't know. I did what I did. It didn't cost too much to do this. And I was like, I'll bring you along for the little project. So as the project went on, I just started to realize it doesn't matter where I move it or how many times I change it, it's not going to be right because I basically just didn't set it up the right way from the get-go. So at this point, I started to grow tired and I was like, you know what, let's just try to move stuff around and make it work. But it does come together, I promise, but it does look similar to this. Wow, I'm looking back at this video. My hair was so long. This video was from like October, I think. It was so long ago that I filmed this video. But yeah, the pictures are still up there. And my original plan was to fill these pictures with my own pictures. And the ones that are kind of like already artwork, I was just going to break them apart and open them and put my pictures in there. And just kind of DIY those frames because I liked the variation of sizes. And I didn't really have much of a, it was kind of like slim pickings. Look at me. I'm like, oh yeah, looking back at it, like, does that look good? Does it? Yeah, I'm using my finger. I'm using my finger to measure and hold its space. And I'm like, okay, if my finger was right here. I don't know where my brain was. I don't even know why I was trying to film this. Like in my head, I was like, no, this isn't that hard. I'm just going to put all these up and it'll be okay. Because I also knew I put all these out on the floor to design them, kind of like the placement prior to putting them up there instead of doing like the paper cutout. And so in my head, I'm like, I'm going to add more to this anyways. So I didn't really care if it was absolutely finalized. I knew I could like move some stuff around. But yeah, getting to the end of the project, I was like, wow, you really just should have took the extra time to do the thing. And yeah, I don't know. I want to add something oval possibly or like a mirror. I also have a picture that I painted that I kind of want to put on this wall. But every time I take a look back at it and think, oh, well, that looks a little better. And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, that's not actually any better. I think it's worse. But somewhere in my brain, I said, okay, that'll do. Let's move on. And then here we are with this one. And wait for it. Does this align? Look at, what? What is that? Like, what kind of metrics am I using? Look, I have my finger. Look, I tried to I'm killing myself while I'm doing this voiceover. Hold on, Jordan. I need a minute. So then I finally get to the point where I'm to the frames that need to like have backs added to them. That was why I got some of the hardware because all these frames that were already made into artwork, they didn't come with a thing set up where you could actually hang it. They were just kind of a frame or like a standing frame. So I got these little, what are these called? These little claw clip hooks. And I decided to add these to the wooden frames because they're wooden. So I got a nail and well, guess what? This part of the project went about as good as the other part of the project. And I ended up not being able to get all the nails in there and the little ones. And it was like bad. And I started breaking the frame. So I had to call in James. He brought like a different tool. We ended up getting them all situated and we put new backings on the frames that didn't have them. And I ended up finally getting them put up. This was a really good idea in theory. It was much harder than in my brain. I was like, oh, this is going to be so simple. Well, I mean, it was simple, but I reached the irritation and, like I say, DIY is not my jam. Certain things, but nope, not home improvement and stuff, but it still looks cute. You'll see. Oh, and this mat too, I'm sure wasn't seen, but this is a workout mat and this whole room is just a workout room now for James. So that's what this is. It collects dog hair. I know, gross. is gonna go on here, bro. Makes no sense. So here's the last of the goodies I found was this brass candlestick, and I found these lookalikes from Michael's. These are so cute. I love this one so much. I would love to get these in the bathroom when I finally redo that, but they're just here for now. I love how this little station turned out. Sometimes James reads here. Sometimes I sit here while he works out and chat with him. A lot of times these chairs just collect the laundry from the laundry room until I'm ready to fold it. But you know, here nor there, this is still a really cute little nook on how it turned out, even though it's not perfect. I mean, you could definitely tell that it's not perfect, but I'm still happy that I did it and it was affordable, right? And maybe I'll get around to doing the pictures, but it was a great try for sure. If you want to try this, like I said, don't forget to do the paper and the cutout and all that stuff, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. And of course I have to throw in the portion where I tried to get my thumbnail, because you know, what kind of YouTuber would I be if we didn't get the thumbnail? You know, this is my reading nook. This is my vintage seating area, right? Yeah, I'm taking it, loving it, digging it. All right, comment down below what you think. Let me know your thoughts if you ever had a project turn out like this. And I will see you next week, definitely for a live, but we'll throw in some other stuff that we need to work in for edited type of videos. And yeah, I hope you like this video and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Have a good one. Bye.